Welcome back, and in our top business story, the Road and Transport Authority has awarded a 13-year maintenance contract for the Al Sufa Tram project, worth 851 million dirhams, to a number of European companies. According to a statement, the contract has been awarded to France's Alstom Co and the Emirati-Belgian Cofli B6 Co, which includes a 5-year extension. The contract will cover the fixed installations of Phase 1 of the Tram project. His Excellency Mata Al-Tayr, the Chairman and Executive Director of the RTA, stated that the contract for Phase 2 could be awarded to Alstom to provide 14 additional tram sets, a 5-kilometre track and 6 stations. The tram project is set to run 14 kilometres along Al Sufa Road, entirely run by ground power. The first phase of the project will span 10.7 kilometres and cost 4 billion dirhams. 50% of UAE companies are looking to hire new staff in the next 3 months, according to a new report. A survey conducted by job survey index Bait.com shows that many jobs in the next 3 months will be for junior executive roles in the private sector, and expectancy will be higher than that of the fourth quarter of 2011. Of the 50% of firms saying they will definitely hire, 44% say they will be looking to hire less than 5 people. Additionally, those surveyed, 63%, stated they will definitely or probably hire in a year's time. As for skill set, 51% said good communication in English and Arabic was the most important. It also revealed that engineering, business management and commerce were the most sought-after qualifications for UAE employers. The price of food and soft beverages in the capital fell by 1.6% in January from the previous month, according to statistics released by the Statistics Centre Abu Dhabi. The results show that the fall in prices brought the overall cost of the index down 0.3%. According to experts, the drop is due to a decline in global food prices. The cost of food and soft beverages for Abu Dhabi moved up 7.5% last year. Additionally, the Statistics Centre Abu Dhabi said in its monthly report that was issued today that the average prices of several building material groups underwent some changes during the month of January this year compared with December 2011, with the largest fall recorded in the average price of the steel group, which declined 5.9%. Items within the group retreated by 0.6% to over 21%, followed by the pipes group down 5.6%. Transport equipment rents down 3.9% and wires for apartments down 3.6%. Dubai-based construction firm Drake & Skull International reported net profits of 220 million dirhams and revenues of 3.1 billion dirhams for the year ending December 31st, 2011. So with that, let's now take a look at the stock indices across the GCC. And we've seen higher yielding assets and euro crosses moving higher across the board following Greek lawmakers passing additional austerity measures. Well, earlier we spoke with Gaurav Kashyap, the head of DGCX trading at Alpari Middle East, DMCC, for his insight as to what he sees as the main even risk ahead in the week.
Well, Laura, markets have opened this Monday's trading session on a very positive note, following the announcement from the Greek Parliament that they will in fact be introducing and writing into law several deeper austerity measure cuts for the country of Greece. Now, among some of these cuts, they include cutting about 15,000 public jobs, liberalizing some of the labor laws, and reducing the minimum wage going forward. So what this does now, in fact, is we've seen higher yielding assets moving higher. We've seen euro crosses also moving higher. We've seen the euro GBP moving up to about 84.10 levels. We're seeing the euro USD also moving higher. Now, what this does is deflect attention towards the 15th of February, whereby the euro region finance ministers will once again meet to confirm that Greece will be receiving this bailout of about 130 billion euros. Along with the developments coming from Greece, we also are going to be focusing on the UK Consumer Price Index data releasing on Tuesday. Remember, this is a measure of the inflation in the UK. It's expected to show a slight contraction to between minus 0.3 to minus 0.4. What this should do is also put pressure on the pound across other currency pairs. We should expect to see some resistance in GBP USD between 158.50 and 159. Following that, we have the GDP reading from the Eurozone, which is also expected to show a slight contraction on the month-on-month reading. This will have a negative implication on euro crosses. And of course, we have the FOMC meeting on Wednesday, where we definitely expect to see fireworks. We wrap everything up on Friday with the US Consumer Price Index, which is expected to be unchanged at 0.3%.